guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in so long. It's been a minute. And honestly, I did not get on here today with any script, with any plan of what I'm gonna say. I just missed y'all and I wanted to say hey. I know that I have not been uploading consistently on YouTube for a while now, and I can explain. But hopefully you are following me in other places online. I'm still on Instagram, kind of, and I have actually been posting a lot more frequently on TikTok, and I've been having a lot of fun over there. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, please do. It's Paige_Mariah. But y'all, my YouTube is my baby. It always will be. I built this channel with my bare hands, okay? I've been uploading on YouTube for years and years. Oh my gosh, I think I started this channel in 2015. So next year it'll be 10 years since I started this channel. And I never have plans to like completely abandon it, at least not right now. Life just looks a lot different than when I was last uploading consistently. I honestly can't believe it, y'all, but I have officially been back home in the US for 6 months now. 6 whole months. And y'all, I feel like so much has happened in such a short amount of time that I never really got the chance to sit down and process like how much my life was changing, I think. After spending 4.5 years living abroad in London, I closed that chapter of my life last summer and I returned back home to my parents' house in the south suburbs of Chicago on what I think was July 31st. Just a week after I had been home, I started really applying for jobs and had an offer by September 15th. I officially started that job on October 2nd. And yeah, life has just been looking a lot different ever since. Starting a new corporate job has been such a huge transition, especially being that I was self-employed and doing digital content creation full time the entire time that I was in London. And obviously the major difference is that when I was in London, you know, I was creating content about my life abroad. My job was to hang out with my friends and have all of these different experiences and travel and share them with you all. And now the majority of my days are spent working my job. So instead of, you know, bouncing around the city and exploring, every day I am either sitting at my desk for hours or hopefully, you know, working as I walk on my walking pad, which has become my favorite thing. And I've said this so many times, but this job has been such a blessing in my life. I already feel like I've learned so much in such a short span of time, and I'm continuing to learn every single day. I get to do really, really cool work, and sometimes I still can't believe it. Like, I honestly feel like I need to pinch myself sometimes. And most importantly, it has brought me the stability that I have been craving for a really long time. And that, coupled up with the fact that my beautiful, amazing parents are allowing me to live in their home right now and just save up money. And I honestly feel like I'm gonna hit my pretty large savings goal in no time. I've already been able to save up so much. I'm just so grateful, so blessed. But with the majority of my time, you know, being spent on work these days, I am still really, really trying to find that balance, right? And I've only been working at this job for 4 months, and I know, you know, it'll get easier as time goes on. But y'all, I am tired, okay? So when I am not working, you know, on the weekends, most times I just want to stay at home and I want to be horizontal and I just want to lay down or, you know, clean up, meal prep, do the things that I don't really have time to do during the week because my job definitely, you know, goes outside of the 9 to 5, you know, hours. So most of my weekdays are just spent working and then preparing to work the next day. So picking up my camera and filming for YouTube has not been at the top of my priority list. I'm just gonna keep it real, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because if I did pull out my camera every week to vlog, y'all would really just be seeing me sit at my desk or laying in my bed. I do not really go out much these days, and y'all, it's crazy. Like, those days in London of me just being outside all the time, going from being always out and about to always in the house. Oh my gosh, like, it's like night and day. I don't even know. Life is just different. But like I said, I'm definitely showing myself grace during this major transitional period in my life. I want to find that balance, and I'm hopeful, that as the weather begins to warm up, I'll be outside more. I'll be able to, spend more time with friends. I'll be able to meet new people and make new friends, which is something I really love to do as well. I'll be able to have a little bit more fun. And of course, that would inspire me to bring the camera out a lot more as well, because it is something that I still love to do. Creating content has been my passion for many, many years. And now I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it for some really big household name brands, but I never want to lose this. The community that I've been able to build here on my own personal channels, and it's still something that's so important to me, and I feel like I still have so much to share as an individual, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I actually dedicated some time over this weekend to begin looking for a new therapist, y'all. I think finding a new therapist will be so helpful for me during this time, because I recently just started to realize that it felt like the days were kind of running together. And though this new job has become such a major part of my life, it is not my entire life, One of my major personal goals that I've had for myself for the last few years is to try to be as present as possible, to try to be as intentional as possible in this life. And I kind of recently felt like I was starting to lose that a bit. So that's why I want to just, talk to someone and just see if a therapist can provide some support for me during this time of my life, y'all. And I've also just kind of accepted that maybe this is like my quiet season. Maybe this is my solo season, my isolation season. I don't really like that word too much, but maybe this is the time where I'm supposed to just have my head down and grind it out. I've always been a huge advocate for delayed gratification. I don't know about y'all, but there are definitely times in life where I'm just like, I want the things that I want and I want them right now. But I know from life experience, now being 31, 32 this year, that sometimes the best things require you to wait. Like I said, I currently live back in the south suburbs of Chicago with my parents. I do have a car now. I was able to buy a car back in October. But after work, on the weekends, I do not feel like driving to the city. The events that I would want to go to, spending time with friends, that is usually going to take place in the city. And even though I have this car now, y'all, I don't be feeling like driving to the city. Okay, it's just, it feels like too much of a hassle. So I just don't. So I am really looking forward to, hitting my savings goal and moving into the city, because I do feel like it's going to be really, really beneficial for my social life and my work-life balance. I just have to wait. But I also know that that doesn't mean that life can't be enjoyable right now. So I do want to, take those steps to just making each day a little bit better. So I do want to take those steps to, improve my current everyday life, to feel like I have more balance, to have a little bit more fun, a little bit more enjoyment. And I need that to truly be my best. So yeah. Hopefully y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. This is, like I said, this video is a little bit all over the place, but I kind of just wanted to explain to y'all where I've been. And those people unfollowing me, I mean, I guess you're not watching this anyway because you've unfollowed now, but y'all, oh my gosh, the amount of followers I have lost since I left London. At first it hurt my feelings a little bit. And actually on one of the videos that I've uploaded since I've been back home, somebody left me a comment saying, yeah, so I was actually only interested in your life in London and I'm not interested in your life now, so I will be unsubscribing. Best of luck to you. That was so unnecessary, but it is what it is, y'all. I know that a lot of people, followed my journey living abroad. I know a lot of people subscribed or found my channel because I was living in London, and I no longer am. I've said it, all throughout this video. My life looks a lot different now. And that means the content that I upload from this point forward is going to look a lot different too. But the people who want to stick around will. The people who are still interested in what I have to say and what I have to share with this world are going to stick around. And all I can hope is that, in this new chapter of my life, I'll be able to bring in new people and subscribers and followers who didn't even know about my life abroad. If you are one of those people who has been following me for a while, then you probably know that I have been working on my relationship with change for quite a while now. Change and the unknown used to be something that was so scary for me. And sometimes it still is. I'm always going to be a work in progress, but every single time I have, received change in my life, every single time I've made a pivot or, took a new leap, I have always ended up better off for it. Whether I see those results immediately or in the future, I know that change is a must in order to evolve and grow. And though I am in this little weird transition period of my life, I have already received so many blessings by simply closing the chapter in London and moving forward. As scary as that even was. So right now, y'all, I am just focused on planting lots of seeds, and I just really can't wait to see, where I am another 6 months from now. I honestly feel like it's only up from here, and I promise that I'm never gonna stop uploading completely, even if it's kind of few and far in between right now. Who knows? I may start uploading back to back to back after this. We'll see. I'm not making any promises at this point, but YouTube was such a huge part of my life for years, and I'm never gonna forget that. I will always have these videos to look back on and just see how far I've come. Oh my gosh, somebody actually tagged me like last week, and she said that she was preparing to move abroad to London, and she was watching all of my videos, y'all, videos that I uploaded 4 or 5 years ago. And she said that she was watching my 6 months in London update video. And it actually made me want to go back and watch it, and I did, and it's so crazy that it just feels like yesterday that I was making a video saying, I've officially been living in London for 6 months. And now I am sitting here in front of this camera saying that it has been 6 months since I returned home after living in London for 4.5 years. Like, time is crazy. Time is such a strange thing, y'all. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I just wanted to say hi to y'all and let you know that I'm okay. I'm figuring it out as I go, as usual. Thank you to everyone who decided to click on this video today. Thank you to everyone who has continued to stick with me throughout the years on this little life journey of mine. I appreciate you more than you could ever know. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.